And the quick rundown. Let's go ahead and have Sarah come on up and talk about a recall at Camden-Frontier schools.
Thank you, and thank you to the American First Party for inviting me to come here tonight. So my name is Sarah Wilcox. I've lived in Hillsville County my entire life. I grew up in Frontier. I currently live in Camden. I sit on the village council. I attended Freedom Farm. It's a private Christian school in Pittsburgh, and in the 7th grade, I attended Camden-Frontier. My father, my late husband, all three of my children went to Camden-Frontier. Excuse me. And my youngest son just graduated from school. So I've always tried to be involved in my children's lives, especially with their education and their academics and any extra activities. I've been part of the Camden-Frontier PTO since my daughter was in elementary. And last year, I received my substitute teaching license, and I was able to sub in the 8th grade class. It was last year when the Camden-Frontier School Board started to contemplate on whether they were going to remove the Redskin mascot. And this was after the Michigan Coalition Against Racism in Sports and Media had pressured them for several years to have it removed. So a group of members from the Pokagon Band of the Potawatomi Nation started coming to the school board members, to the meetings, and demanding that the mascot be changed. Myself and other community members went to the school board meetings as well and urged them to keep the mascot. However, on April 17th, they decided to have it removed with a 4-3 vote. So I immediately saw counsel at the Darren Wisely Law Firm. I talked to Darren, John Paul Rutan, and ultimately decided to file a motion for recall on 2 of the 4 board members. And why only 2 of them is they have to sit in office for 1 year before you can file a motion for recall. So on May 10th, the language for the petition was approved, and on May 23rd, we started circulating the petitions. And within 10 hours, we had 80 signatures over the course of a week. So, the reason why I filed for a recall is not just to save the mascot. Save the mascot is something so much deeper. It's about preserving history. Thank you, my throat was very dry. It's about preserving history. Over recent years, we've had our monuments and our statues desecrated and destroyed. And I'm fighting to preserve history. The Camden-Frontier Schools had the Redskin mascot for over 70 years. This is about community, that the parents and the taxpayers, the people, should decide what is going on in the communities, not an outside group or an outside force. This is about elected officials, that they should represent the people, and not just represent the people, but they should fight for the people. And when they fail to do so, there's a legal process to have them removed and replaced. So I just want to encourage everybody here to be involved in every aspect of your community, whether that is going to township meetings, city meetings, city hall meetings, your school boards. Don't just go to the meetings, but you need to ask questions. You need to be involved. You need to hold our elected officials accountable for what they are doing. So I had brought the petitions with me. If you are from the Camden-Frontier School District, whether that is Camden, Cambria, Jefferson, Ransom, or Woodbridge Township. I just want to encourage you to sign it. If you don't live in the Camden-Frontier District, I encourage you, if you know anybody that does, for them to sign it. You can get a hold of me afterwards. I will give you my contact information. It's just imperative that we be a part of what is going on in our community. And the thing is, if we can't decide what's going to go on in our community, how do you think you're going to decide what's going to go on in the state, let alone the country? So please be involved in every way that you can and join the fight and save the mascot.